Hey guys, Brian here at 3TR, and welcome to another episode of Batman Monk. And today I'm reviewing the very first animated film out of the Batman series, Batman Mask of the Phantasm, which was released in 1993. And surprisingly, this did get a theatrical release, but unfortunately it didn't do all that well. So I guess that was DC's little experiment of what happens when we release an animated film in theaters. Now, this particular movie has some ties in with the animated series, although the animation is done a lot more smoother and definitely feels more of an animated movie than just simply taking an episode of the animated show and just making it longer. It definitely does have that look of a movie. Now, this definitely has by far my two favorite animated voice casts of all time, which would be Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mark Hamill as the Joker. Throughout this entire series, throughout the animated series, if it's not one of those two, trust me, there's going to be some problems. Anyway, the cool thing about the story for this particular movie, however, is that it has, say, two different plot lines going on at one time. In one instance, you have Batman being framed for a series of murders of gangsters who apparently are tied in with this character known as the Phantasm, hence the movie. However, through some soul-seeking, Batman discovers who this person is, and it's someone from his past. And it gets pretty heartbreaking. However, the gangsters do hire Joker to try to take out Batman in the process, but things don't exactly go as planned, and well, you have your first plot. Now, the second plot, however, is that it kind of goes into the true origins of this version of Batman, which is something I don't recall the animated series ever going to. You actually get to see Bruce in his younger days as he kind of does it, how do I say, Christian Bale style, as he did in Batman Begins. How he doesn't really exactly have all his gadgets in a mask. He has like a ski mask, and he wears like a black jacket, and he has like a couple ninja stars. So he's very, very amateur. And you kind of can see him develop the character of he wants to impose fear on the criminals, and exactly how should he do that. Plus you also see an inspiration for this version of the Batmobile. Now, the best thing about this particular movie than others is that it actually manages to balance out the two storylines that are going on at the same time and have them connect. And you really cannot have one without the other, because the origins of Batman and someone who I will not say actually have significant relevance in the current events that are happening. And you also get to see just a different side of Bruce, a kind of wanting happiness, and then once he has it, not wanting to be Batman, and then also knowing that it will have terrible consequences if he does not fulfill his promise to his parents to protect Gotham. Now, although this is a very solid movie, the only problems I have is the ending. Now, spoiler alert, so I'm going to put a spoiler in the ending. The ending of this film actually has Batman clashing with the Joker while his love interest, Angie, who is secretly the Phantasm, simply is killing off the members of the gangster member to get revenge for the death of her father. When she gets to the last member of the Joker, however, you don't really see her kill the Joker. He simply grabs the Joker as he's laughing and disappears. Now, unfortunately, this is a particular movie I would have liked to have had connected to the animated series, but with this ending, it doesn't seem to connect at all, because you're not sure if she kills the Joker or not. And if she does, then how can he possibly be in the animated series through all the years? That's the only issue I have, is that although it's clearly set in the same universe as the animated series, it doesn't seem to have any specific ties, because it changes things that were already established in the animated series. But that's a small flaw. Anyway, this is probably one of the best animated films I've ever seen. If I ever do a top 5 list, you can bet your ass it'll definitely be in the top 5. And I would give Batman the Phantasm a solid 8.5 out of 10. Some significant flaws with the story, but trust me, it's very solid. You can also check this out on the PlayStation Network. You can rent it for about $3.99, and I definitely think you should. If you like this video, please like, comment down below, and subscribe up top to keep track of me and Batman Month. And please join me tomorrow when I review The Cold as we go into Batman vs. Mr. Freeze and Batman Sub-Zero. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.